one of the nicest to ride is the funniest stories ever. And it's funny because you think these days mugshot got you a big burger to die for. It's sad, boy. Miss Frances Augustine Lewis, let me tell you something. Miss Denson will cook some of the biggest burgers, bro. Baby girl, listen. She would cut it in half. And we eat half tonight. And she knew we was gonna want the rest in the morning, boy. Listen, that's one World War II veteran. I'm thinking both wars, but that wheelchair didn't hold him nowhere. Grass Faki, Grills Cafe. This right here, the Riley's Taffy, Dynasty. Shit was fire. Decent burgers, you know, everything cost a pair of tennis shoes. You get what I'm saying? Anything like that. A different taste for your mouth. Other than Lyra's, you hear me? I don't know many people that use other seasoning salt, but tenderizer, it gotta be something different. But dig it. They still got something for the throat in the summertime, springtime. Yeah, lives one, snowballs. Dig this out. It's parking right here. Man, this was the spot. This was the lick coming up, you hear me? Anybody want to get taught something, come out here. Hey, line your baseball bat up, bring your football cleats, you know what I mean? Then on the back of that shit, we got a photo ball court. We got a basketball court. You know what I mean? Soccer, football, all this shit get played out there, bitch. Yeah, this shit ain't close to being the same. I slept one probably about, let me see if I can recollect real fast. This right here was the concession spot. They switched that to over there. Put a stall on the inside. It was rough coming up around that bitch, everything. You know, that shit right there still original. You know what I mean? Put the walk path out here. Brought the summer league in the woke football to this shit. But say for instance, like this was home plate if I ain't mistaken. Got the shit done changed so much. Listen, you know how long it take to make some dirt grow around that motherfucker? 3 weeks if you plant it right. Pouring the foul. But this was center field. Man, y'all, let me flip the screen for you. It's a basketball court right behind that podium. At 12, I slept one of that. Then went up there and won by 800. No dice game. Seen a couple get chased from up there, but I'm working nothing but the wrist game is proper, you hear me? But they added this to it. It's a toe day shit. This right here, you see they still got the fly they sold post, the field goal post still up. They had a couple campaign libraries out here, some rallies in here. Stuff like, you know. But I think I may have walked this path maybe 3 times total. At the Toms, at the Storm, at the most. But this right there, that's where I make the nobies at. That's where the bones come from, you hear me? They turned this into a freestyle library, an alley for freestyling, punchlines, battle trap. You know, a couple of them can tactical rap, but it ain't much to it. Now peep this out. What I'm saying is, check out the measurements on this shit, you hear me? Look how far we done caught. We'll flip it again. That shit ain't close, you hear me? We speaking about some light. You get what I mean? I don't know what you still hold dear, but this shit you done that other people hadn't done, they couldn't make this video. This video wouldn't be coming from them. It's plain and simple. But peep this out. They added this. So again, we're gonna take the score from the real side. There was a scores table at 1 o'clock from the batter's box. But this spot right here is goodbye to Crew basketball court. And this was it. Couple scorers, you know what I mean? But I'm making a video, not them. Them personally, if you take it personally, you know, slap yourself. Slap me, gonna get your hand broke. Cars all over to the side. Well, that son gonna park there too, but you know that they took all the rims down. A lot of hope is telling around this bitch. A lot of dope selling. You hear me? For real. There's a gymnasium behind that. Well, on the inside, it was a fisherman's club. It turned that, started having parties, and ever since then, it hadn't been a fish cleaning session. This is the spree school. What they call it? The Booker T. Washington. The Booker T. Washington. This is where you come to get denied help most of the time. The NA building. Or for the City Council Commerce building. You need any play with your bills. Help with your buyouts. Consequences to people being for only certain people. Get out of hand, man. So, you know, nice little breeze through with it. And they changed the school. Not much, but it's a lot if you're from this spot. This was the spot, the Bride Bokercy. Safeyo. Come up here for after school tutoring. Didn't need it, but to stay busy. Try a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? This is the spot though. You know, I'm from a couple sides of town where I can be. That's another story for a different situation. Try that. It's worth the purchase. Damn sure worth the silk on picture pants though. That's the front part to it. These are places to bring your kids. I mean, you know, pack them a lunch. Because unless the menu change the dietitian plot, I don't think they're going to be coming home and appreciate what you cooking. They ain't going to have a taste for it. Some tips will keep plenty. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happens to them. And then here, we got my people with the taco truck. This was the temple that I was a member of earlier. They wrote me a letter saying I was no longer a member for what I couldn't tell you, but hey, piece of those that do wrong. Your nightmares hunt you. There was a store down on the bottom end called the Bloody Ratchet, the Wild Cherry. If you want to see some stuff at that game room, go get your 2 pieces of candy for a nickel. And just pop your sock toys, you hear me? If you ever wanted some business around here, you probably gonna get it. Heard it. Now this cafe been here since I was a kid. Since I was a toddler. Before I even knew what the fuck my name was, it's been here. This other side right here that's facing is a hotel spot. So you got 4 rooms. 1 united bathroom. You know. And over here, this was, well, I ain't gonna was, but I got a grandma that owned this funeral home right here. Her in honor of mine. So the upcoming time the coroner vote come through, yeah, y'all cast it. You know, that's that milk crate. The only time I ever rode that song I was trying to get a head start at the MIPS program. Mississippi Education Project Solution. Progress got to be made. It's a little bit. It's on. That's a death block. You hear me? What they call a D block. Fuck around and get seen. And nobody know you, or at least don't like to know you. Yeah, D block. Different. And this the other side of the mortuary. The mortuary, some would call it a rotomy. You know, no power skill. Boy, that's how it happened though. Everything about corroded. I recollect staying on this street right here when I was like 4. Pretty decent spot. If you was to ever take this back trail, back in 95, 94, you're going to see Bill Cartwright packed back there. Horses and carriages. With all the coke and smoking that you can, all the crack smoking, you hear me? Just scheming. I tell them scheme on. Don't get caught in the plot. It's a nice little place right here though. Quiet. If they'd fool you, use the tool to get used. You know why? 14 out of 15 times, the problem gonna come from you saying some shit you shouldn't say, being somewhere you shouldn't be, or trying some shit you shouldn't try. If it ain't one of them three, you gonna survive. This was Chinolis Gurney crib. At least Nerve Davis, Vernon Davis crib. Oh, we got some memories around there, some memories, you hear me? But you know, caught fire. Couple bad guys gang go fire, go south. But hey, some people go out there and take chances for some ways, you hear me? The home of the great Kruger's Prey Day. Marcus DuPont, Dupree, or son would know him. That old shed right there was the weight room. But you know, these houses on the other side gone. Shootouts back that way though. It look quiet, don't it? Play ruin day, play around. Stuff get critical. Here's my baseball coach. He really put me on a lot of game, but he made me stand out more than I was sticking out already. Y'all see how you get down on the ball? Y'all need to do it like this. We don't want to, we can't. Well, that means you ain't tried. We're gonna get the finesse so right. You hear me? I can see how my homeboy Grande Hope over here, Big Pooh, liking it, not King. As if it was 28 days in a month, every month Black History, right? 53 minutes in a day, 22 and a half hours in a day, 336 days to a year. Add the numbers up and see what the mathematics do for you. It's just a war system. The Raw Tigers. 626. The thing about this, you have to recognize the dairy to read into it.